Here's your 5 minutes of daily wisdom. What if I told you that the difference between a life of beauty and a life of boredom comes down to one simple shift in how you see? Today, we explore why Marcus Aurelius believed we should all see the world like poets and artists. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the ancient world, wrote something stunning in his private journal. Pass through this brief patch of time in harmony with nature and come to your final resting place gracefully, just as a ripened olive might drop, praising the earth that nourished it and grateful to the tree that gave it growth. Think about that image, a ripened olive falling gracefully, grateful for the earth and tree that made its life possible. This wasn't written for public consumption. This was how a Roman emperor chose to see his own death. Marcus learned this perspective from his rhetoric teacher, Marcus Cornelius Fronto, who taught him to see beauty in unexpected places, to notice the charm and allure of nature's process, the stalks of ripe grain bending low, the frowning brow of the lion, the foam dripping from the boar's mouth. Most people would see grain stalks and think boring farmland. They'd see a lion's fierce expression and think dangerous. They'd see foam from a boar's mouth and think gross. But the artist's eye sees poetry everywhere. The graceful bend of heavy grain, the magnificent intensity of a wild animal, the raw power of nature in action. This isn't just about nature photography or romantic sunsets. It's about seeing the poetry in everyday life. Marcus gives another example. Even something as ordinary as baking bread can become beautiful when you really look. He noticed how bread splits and cracks in places while baking, creating unexpected patterns that catch the eye and serve to stir our appetite. What the baker never intended becomes art to someone who's really paying attention. Think about your daily routine, your morning coffee, the way light hits your window, the expression on someone's face when they're concentrating, the sound of rain on your roof. How often do you actually see these moments? Or do you just rush past them? Here's what Marcus understood. There are two ways to move through life. You can see the world as a dark, harsh, meaningless place where nothing matters and everything disappoints you. Or you can choose to see the grace and harmony that surrounds you every single day. Both perspectives are available to you in every moment. The difference isn't in what's happening around you. The difference is in how you choose to look. When you develop an artist's eye, something remarkable happens. You start finding joy and beauty in places others completely overlook. A conversation becomes interesting. A walk becomes an adventure. Even ordinary tasks become opportunities to notice something you've never seen before. So here's your challenge. Spend today looking like a poet. Notice one thing you've never really seen before, even though it's been right in front of you. The texture of tree bark, the way someone laughs, the pattern shadows make on the wall. Don't just glance at it. Really look. Ask yourself, what would an artist see here that I'm missing? What story is this moment telling? What beauty am I rushing past? The world is full of poetry, waiting for eyes that know how to see it. And those eyes, they're already yours. You just have to choose to use them. I share insights like this every week. Subscribe for more timeless wisdom that opens your eyes to the extraordinary hiding in plain sight.